review of the 511 Bastion jacket. This is a waterproof and insulated jacket, basically on the market for around £220, but there's a lot of sales on pretty often on a lot of these sites, so I've picked this up for about 180, I think it was. Comes with its own stuff sack. It's got some compression straps down on the side, closes down a bit like a dry bag. It looks like it's got some sort of protective layer on the inside as well. It's quite sticky to put in, so it might be a fairly waterproof bag to put into as well. Compresses down to about the size of a sleeping bag, small sleeping bag, so you can pop it in your backpack. And you've got some foul weather, so you've got this waterproof sort of material on the inside to keep it nice and dry. So there's a basic stuff it in sack. It's got a handle on the bottom, how you pull it out. Let's get it out quickly. Here's the jacket itself. So I've gone for large. My chest measures out at 43 to 44 inches measuring round. So I do find the 511 size chart to be quite, well, the things that you buy will come quite big from their size chart. For example, t-shirts, I think this I bought, because 44 comes out on the upper sides of the large size going into XL. And I once bought an XL item and it was way too big. T-shirts, they're okay because they're going to shrink down, but large seems to fit okay. You've got a lot of room for if you're looking at sizes, you don't know what size to get. So unzip it. You've got two-way zippers on the jacket. You can open it from the top or the bottom. You've got a pocket on each side. And inside you've got the cords for tightening the jacket up at the waist and to pull down the hood also. But at the back of the hood you've also got an adjustment point to pull it tighter away from the sides of your face. Got a patch, velcro on each arm and each upper bicep, and on the left forearm you've got a zip pouch which has a little loop inside. I think there's a loop inside of this one on the left, and there's a loop inside of, yeah, both pockets have got a loop inside to put your keys onto and things like that. On the inside of the coat you've got an elasticated meshy pouch on the inner right, so you could just chuck your phone or something in there for quickness, but obviously it's not going to be totally secure, but it's very quick to get into. And then on the left hand side exactly the same again, but you've got a zip on it to keep things more secure. And you could probably at a stretch get an A5 notebook in there to give you some sort of idea of the size. But other than that, there's a popper at the bottom of the zip, if that's of any consequence. To keep together as well. But other than that, it's quite a basic coat. I think you probably, the money is paying more towards the spec, the fill, the insulation. It's got Primaloft silver insulation. It's got a DWR finish and a membrane to stop bloodborne pathogens and things like that, so they can be washed off if you don't get anything like that on your coat. So let's pop it on. As you can see, it's quite a big thick coat. Comes down to just sort of groin level really on the large one, which is the size for me. I always think to myself, because you can see probably got about 6 inches of overlap there for it to fit really snug. But once I put this on with a backpack on, you definitely realise you do need that extra bit of movement in the jacket, otherwise you're just going to get far too hot. I forgot to mention you have got the underarm zipping points here, and they open from here all the way down to there, so you've got quite a good range of air venting there. To be honest, you can leave them open a lot of the time, and because your arms are down you're not going to get any moisture in there, so that really helps for the air to escape. And you can also get your arm through almost like a pocket as another hand warmer if you don't want to open these ones. So that's at the side there. So let's take it as zipped up. American zips, opposite, always catches me out, but eventually get used to it. Zip catches a little bit, but not massively. comes all the extra quite nicely. And once it's on, it's nice and snug. It's a really nice jacket. It's not too padded, not as padded as you think it might be. The insulation is obviously thin, but it's nice and warm. So once you've got it on, you soon get, certainly indoors, straight away I'm feeling warm where it's trapping my body heat inside the jacket. So it does its job as an insulator. So what I was glad to see, because in all the pictures that I've seen, and there's not really any videos of this coat at the moment, reviews anyway, you can see it's quite baggy at the bottom there, and I was concerned that it might have an elasticated draw cord, but it has. So when you feel along the seam of the jacket at the bottom, there is a little press there, so, and you reach in, there's two cords, there's one at the top, and there's one at the bottom of the pocket, and that's the bottom one. I press that in and pull it, and that cinches that in. I can see on the other side. That's one in the press it in, pull it out, that cinches that in. So you can have it nice and tight at the bottom. Like that. Which means you can tuck it under as well, and have the jacket a little bit shorter if you need to. So that's one point of adjustment. So let's get the hood up. And if you want the hood really tight, again, feel for it. It's all inside. It's all sewn inside. So there's nothing on the outside. Nothing to capture on your face, which I thought was really nice actually. So apply the press all, and now reach in for the top adjustment point. Squeeze and pull. And that pulls that in. Again on this side, squeeze and pull. Release a little bit too early there. So, and then if that's really foul weather, that's really tight around my face, so you're not going to get any air or anything like that. And the point at the back, I think I already tightened it actually. Let's loosen this off a little bit. So what you do find is when you're out and about, and when you want to look left and right, you really have to turn your head each time. So all this does, it's got an elasticated part going around the back of the hood, so you just pull it tight, and that just means, you might not be able to see on the video, but it's pulling it back away like that. As if we release it, it'll go forwards again like that. So it just pulls it away from your eye line, so you've got better peripheral vision, so you can see all around a little bit better. So yeah, I feel snug as a bug now. So really nice size. So you've got adjustable Velcro sleeves. You've got a nice soft, kind of silky soft cuff there to push your hand through. So it's really really nice and soft. And then you just close it to how tight you want to have it. I think that's where adjustable points, to be honest. You've got the pockets up here, just underneath the Velcro patches on both sides. Don't really use these so much. You could put a mobile phone and things like that in there, but generally if I'm putting something in there, I'll be worried it's going to get bashed into a wall or something else like that. No, very nice. So if you're in the market for one of these coats, I highly recommend it. I was looking at the Arctis range of coats, similar sort of design, and yeah, this is one example, new coat, just got part of the collar zip there. But yeah, I was looking at the Arctis range of coats. I was looking at the Vulcan jacket, which was just an insulator coat. I went for this one in here because it's about the same price, and you've got the waterproof protection on this one as well. So I'm glad I went for this one in the end, because yeah, caught out some really bad weather. This is going to do the job. So yeah, very nice. Okay, use this little bag, you just stuff it in there, pop it back.